Curious about where to start when it comes to launching your coaching business? Today, I'm going to be sharing with you what your very first offer needs to be if you're brand new, you're just starting out, and how much you need to charge for it. I'm Heather Elise, owner of Design Your Life, and for the best motivational tips and online business training, subscribe to my channel, ring the bell to be notified when I post a new video every single week. The very first offer I tell my private coaching clients to always lead with and to focus on is one-on-one coaching, okay? The reason for this is because you are brand spanking new. You're not sure if this is the right industry for you. You're not sure if this is the right niche or even the client that you want to work with. So the quickest way for you to figure out if this is right for you is to just start working with people one-on-one. From there, you're able to move into group coaching, to self-study programs, especially if you have a following under your belt. It's going to be a lot easier to sell those programs if you do. If you do not, and you are just starting out, your following's not that big, your list isn't that big, you're going to want to lead with one-on-one coaching because it's going to be easier to sell one person one thing than it is to sell something to a whole group of people that don't really know you. You don't have any testimonials and those types of things. So one-on-one coaching is going to not only allow you to bring in a client in quickly, it's going to help you to understand if this is the industry and this is the niche that you want to coach on. You can't move forward and you can't really get good at your marketing and to speaking to those people that want to hear from you most if you're not sure about it. So I like to say jump in and take on 4 to 5 clients. Make sure you love what you're coaching on and it excites you and it lights you up, and that you have a method for getting someone from point A to point B. Working one-on-one is going to allow you to get in those testimonials that you can post on your website, that you can post all over your social media, that are going to be those indicators to other people coming to your content that, she's the real deal. I love what she has to say. So focus on that. I like to say that if you've never taken on a client before, start small with your pricing. You could probably run a 6-week program for around $500 and make that quickly and easily. And then the longer your program goes, the more money that it's going to cost. It's all about getting comfortable. So once you're comfortable with bringing in $500, you're going to be comfortable with bringing in $1,000. And then you're going to be comfortable with bringing in $2,000 and then $3,000 and then $5,000 and $10,000 and so on and so forth. It's all about taking that mindset and stretching it from where you are now to where you want to be. And sometimes we kind of have to work up to that. So starting with one-on-one coaching at a smaller price point package is going to, number one, give you that motivation and that momentum that you need to keep going, because let's face it, right now, you just want to bring in a client. You just want to be told and to be seen and to be heard and to know that you are doing the right thing, that you can make money doing this. So starting off with one-on-one coaching and then moving your programs from there are going to help you tremendously. The second reason that I want you to focus on one-on-one coaching is because a lot goes into creating group programs and self-study programs. You have to already have that content up front, whereas if you are coaching a client one-on-one, that content is tailored to them. So you may meet with them on their very first session, decide kind of where they're at in their life or their business depending on what you're coaching on, and then you're going to tailor the program to that specific person on each session. Maybe you're going to give them homework to do that's going to lead into the next thing. Maybe you're going to help them one-on-one with it depending on what it is. But each session kind of builds upon itself, so you can really tailor the program without having to hurry up and create content ahead of time. That's going to save you a lot of energy in the very beginning. As I said earlier, you want to make sure that this is right for you, but you also don't want to spend a lot of time in creation mode when right now you really need to get on to client testimonial mode and getting people through the door. So when I was first starting out, the very first thing that I did was I got my first few clients from running a webinar online. I ran Facebook ads for a webinar, and I got my very first client from there, and I think it was a 6-week program for like $550. I started from there. I only took 1 or 2 people at that price point, and then I quickly moved into a 3-month program for $3,000. So that at the very beginning, that was what my offer was. My one-on-one coaching still pretty much kind of stays around that, a 3-month program at $3,000 or $4,000, maybe on up to $5,000, just depending. But the longer the program is carried out, the more I am charging for that. Comment below and let me know what type of coach you are and what your very first offer is, or what you would like it to be, and what was that price point that you put yourself at. I want to know. Let's get the conversation going below. When thinking about this one-on-one offer, decide how long you want your program to be and how long you actually want to work with your clients. How are you going to get them from point A to point B? So what are the steps that you can create that's going to take them through this in an easy to understand fashion? If you're a money mindset coach, how are you going to change their mindset? If you're a health and fitness coach, what is it that you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on eating healthy? Do you want to focus on losing weight? Do you want to have a combination of both? So how are you going to help your client with get to their results, or that one thing that they're most desperately wanting? Typically, industry standard one-on-one coaching is a premium offer. So you definitely don't want to stay at that low price point with one-on-one for very long, because it does take up the most amount of your time. You're front facing, you got to be on, you got to be ready to help people solve their problems and get the results that they want. So it is a premium offering. So charging below $1,000, typically you don't want to hang around in that price point for too long. An industry standard is about $1,000 for one-on-one coaching. So just to give you a frame of reference for the reason why I only want you to take on like 4 or 5 clients at a lower price point with one-on-one and then bump up to a much higher price point, is because this is your premium offer. They are getting your time and nobody else's. You are with them one-on-one. Whether it is you work with them twice a week or once a week or bi-weekly, however that looks like for you, you're ultimately going to have to decide what's going to work best for you and your business. The good news is there's really no right or wrong answer here. It's all what feels comfortable to you, what feels good to you, what feels in alignment to you. This is your business. You get to run it any way you want. But if you want more help with what to do at each milestone of your business, I want to invite you to download my free guide, the Coach's Blueprint. So this is going to help you figure out what your next move needs to be. What are those milestones within your business when you're just starting out that you need to hit, and how to get those clients in the door. So check the notes below to grab that link and download it now. If you love this video, make sure that you subscribe, give me a like, share it on your page with your fellow business owners, and leave me a comment below and let me know again what your first coaching program was and what you offered your people and how much you charged. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.